there is a reality that you're going to have, especially in a big organization, you're going to have some turnover. What's your guidance? Maybe not Chick-fil-A specific, however you want to answer it. What's your guidance on how to have this marriage, long-term commitment mentality at the same time holding a high bar for performance? Because that just because you've committed doesn't mean you have to tolerate bad performance or bad behavior.
That's absolutely correct. You don't. I'll just give you the headline. For me, and I think for the Chick-fil-A organization, as we got bigger, I think many of our leaders would say yes to this. We kept great talent by giving them new opportunities and challenges, not always a promotion, but giving them new assignments, different assignments outside, maybe outside of their skill set, where they're learning new things, they're developing new skills, or developing their leadership. So I loved, and they're still doing it, moving people around. I mean, I was at the home office a week or two ago. I bet you, I'm guessing, but I'm probably pretty accurate. I bet you half the people that worked for me in the marketing group, when I left, it was about 220 people. I bet you over half of them are in another department right now. So you give people the opportunity to grow. Now, the ones who really grow and really contribute, you do promote, and they do increase their earning power. And those who can't perform or can't keep up with the growth of the business, you may have to invite them to find a career somewhere else. And I had to do that. That happens. Doesn't happen often, but it does happen. But I think the greatest way to keep talent long-term, like Truett wanted, was don't ever let the job get boring. And if the job itself is not evolving in terms of constant innovation and change, then move them and just give them another assignment. Move them. Put them on another team. Put them in another department. I mean, my successor started in IT. And awesome. I recruited him to help develop our IT infrastructure around customer facing, which ultimately led to the Chick-fil-A One app. But he's a fast learner. He had time with Accenture, and he was one of 3 people that were candidates to take my place. But he's a good illustration of a guy who, his background was not marketing, but he got the opportunity to come into marketing, learn it, contribute uniquely to our group, and he's now CMO.
Well, and it ties back to how Truett interviewed you, right? Searching for the right people, not the right competencies, right? If you start with people, not competencies, competencies can be developed and grown. It's hard to change people at their core, right?
That's right.
So I say that, and I mean that. I also don't want to dismiss competencies because, and so I mean, a marketer in today's era, I mean the competencies required to. So some of the core principles of marketing are relatively unchanged, right?
Yes.
Tools have changed wildly and continue to evolve wildly. And the tools yesterday are not the tools of today. How do you approach competency in the mix for? Yeah, go ahead.
Well, one I just mentioned, giving people new assignments where they learn something. They have to learn something new in order to do the assignment.
Yeah.
2, offering continuous education opportunities. I mean, beyond moving people around, we were constantly offering people chances to learn from other organizations, go to advanced education in colleges, go to seminars, go do an internship with another business so they can learn a skill set we needed. The willingness to invest time and money into somebody to learn new skills, and almost overwhelm them with the opportunities to do that. So if they're not doing it, then you kind of learn, okay, I got a problem here. I need learners in my organization, and I got somebody who's not a learner. Doesn't happen often, but occasionally it does. So I think those are the two biggest contributors to learning, continuing to evolve with your skill set, is moving people around, but then giving them personal development, educational opportunities outside of the business, whether it's through academics or internships or in mentoring relationships, whatever.
I love that.